right, I have my Believe VDL Glow Moist Fix and Mist. So I'm gonna spray that. It has a really nice light smell. Moisturizes the skin more, gets it ready and prepped for makeup. The next step, I'm gonna take some Tone Up Primer in pink. This I feel really helps with my dark circles. So we're gonna get it under those eyes, all around the eyes. Take a little bit of the leftover on the nose. And maybe take a little bit more and go for those discoloration spots. All right. Time to move on to concealer. So I have the Cashmere Complexion, a liquid concealer in Cheesecake. So I'm just gonna take it and dab under the eyes. I don't know why you always open your mouth when you're doing eye things. Okay, I'm gonna come down the nose, kind of come up here a little bit. Just go kind of straight down my T-zone there. Maybe a little on the discoloration, but the foundation will help with that. Take my beauty blender, dab. Once I learned about like kind of stippling it in, I think it works a lot better, but I was like, dang, that makes it take longer to do my makeup. And also learning about all these products. Now that like I use primer and all these different steps, then I feel like I have to use them all. No, you're not supposed to rub, but I do a little bit. Don't tell. Okay. Take the extra, go around the nose. When we moved in to this house, there was this amazing makeup mirror in my bathroom, and it's called Zadro. It's got one side that's super magnifying. That's another trick, is having a really good magnifying mirror. Can really help you get your makeup very precise and perfected. All right, so I'm taking my Ink Lasting Cushion Foundation, and this is a neutral ivory, which is kind of surprising that I'm a cool color. So we just press and we get the foundation and tap it in. So I was surprised I was cool because I tan pretty easily, although now I'm pretty pale. So maybe in the summertime I'll be more of a warm color or neutral. This has pretty good coverage, and I like it because it's light and doesn't feel cakey on your face. Cakey, that's a word, right? All right, so now I actually am going to cheat because I still have our Smooth Minerals powder, which you can't buy anymore. However, we do have the Magic's dust, so you can use that as a replacement. I have one of my brushes that I got from Avon for an incentive. So I just kind of dab in there, and then I take it and get the excess off into the cap, and then I like to start sort of from the center of my face and work my way out. Just getting a little more here. Go in the forehead. So I am going to be using some products that are discontinued, but we do have replacements, current replacements for all of them. So I'm going to use one of our older bronzers. You can tell that I need to get rid of it because the logo is completely rubbed off on the front. But we do have a cushion bronzer that's amazing, so I should get that. But I'm just gonna take and dab, and I know you're not supposed to blow too, but hey, I do some things you're not supposed to do because I'm usually in a hurry. So the bronzer is just gonna give me a little bit more color to help with that winter pale dullness. All right. Okey-dokey. I also need to grab one of our cushion blushes. Maybe doing these will motivate me to grab my current products. I do have the pressed blush in Rose Luster right now. So I'm just gonna dab, dab, dab. Take the excess and put it over here. And it's pretty dark, so don't want to have much product on the brush. You want to kind of go from the apples of your cheeks out, and then you can take it and blend it down. Okay. Another product is the transparent powder. So again, the replacement for that would be our Magic's dusting powder. And this is just a finishing powder that's gonna help blend in that blush and the bronzer. And any products that I'm using that we don't have a replacement for, you don't have to have all Avon, but you should have a majority Avon. Okay, so that is my face. You want to make sure that you don't have a line. That's how you can tell if your foundation matches or not. And a good way to match up foundation, when I worked in the store, I would either do the top of the hand, depending on how tan their face was, or the back. So if you're pretty pale and you're matching this better, that's where I would color match. If you're more tan and matching the front of your hand, I would color match on there. All right, let's move on to eyes. All right, we're gonna start with the highbrow gel in medium brown. I'm gonna take our Tattoo Station brow pencil in dark brown and use the brush at the end to brush out my brows. You want to just go up and out. And I have pretty small eyebrows, partially because I plucked them a lot in middle school. So So I'm taking the brush and just rubbing off the extra. Okay. You don't have to worry too much about the extra because we can go in and correct that. So I'm dipping again in between brows and getting the excess off. That one I got a little bit more. So I'll go in and get a little bit more on this side to even it out. Might have wiped too much of it off there. I'm gonna grab a cotton square here just to get rid of the extra. Okay. I like to use the gel because it sort of defines them more so that I can go in and use the pencil to give them more definition. I never used to do my brows and now I can't not do them. So I start at the very edge and just start taking small strokes like you would for eyebrow hairs. Sometimes I like to define that arch a little better. And I pull it up so I can give it sort of that higher look. So let's go in and do this one. Uh-oh. It's sort of hard to do it on my phone instead of in the mirror. I feel like you can always do like one, you feel like one of the eyebrows is better than the other. I'm gonna come over in my mirror here and just sort of fix this one so I can see better. Okay, so that helped. If you need to fill it in, you sort of wanna line up here to find your lines. And then on the outer edge. Okay, so I can take and brush this in. And take this. You can use some of our Moisture Effective Eye Makeup Remover, or actually I would use the new waterproof one that helps get this off better because this is water and smudge proof. So I'm just taking this cotton and cleaning up around the edges. And then we can also take concealer, and I feel like this one needs a little bit more. And your eyebrows, mine definitely are not the same shape, but I go along with the natural shape of each eyebrow. Okay, so now we are going to, I'm going to use the Naked palette from Urban Decay. It's the third one, and I just got it. It's got some really pretty colors. I like that it has light ones all the way to dark. I like to go with a lighter eye during the day. And then if I'm going out, definitely can spice it up. So I'm actually gonna use our Glimmer Shadow in, oh dear Lord. I can't read this, you guys, hang on. Pink Topaz, I got it. Knew I could do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the top. Sorry, I don't want to be flicking you off here. And I'm gonna apply it with the applicator. I like to do that to sort of get it all over. It's easier for me to use the applicator than dabbing it in with my fingers. So I'm gonna just do a second layer in the mirror over here. I like to use the glimmer shadow as a base because I think that it helps give more definition to the eyeshadow and holds longer. Sort of like a eyeshadow primer. So I do love all of the glimmer shadows. I love them if I just want eyeshadow and don't want to take a long time to do it. I will wear them alone. Or, like I said, I like to use them underneath eyeshadow so that it stays longer. Okay, so I'm going to take Strange and the smaller brush head here and go up under my eyebrow. It's going to help give more definition to the brows and clean up any of that excess brow makeup that I used. Okay, next I'm going to take a Dust, also using that small end of the brush. Over on the other. And I do like to pull my eyes tight so that I can really get full coverage there. And the glimmer shadow does have a little bit of glitter in there, which I don't mind. I like a little glitter here and there. Okay, so now I'm taking the Burnout, just going right along here. I'm gonna apply it to the center. Since we're getting into the fuller part of the eye, I'm gonna go back into the Burnout with the bigger brush and start dabbing. And you want to sort of blend it with that first color. Okay. Now I'm gonna take Buzz, which is a little bit darker, to really finish the look. So I'm going to use a bigger brush, and sometimes I like to sort of make a 7. So I'll kind of make the line that I want first, and you can come back in with the smaller brush and really define that. Doing the same thing over on the other eye. Since it is daytime, I'm going for a little more subtle look here. And I'm gonna go in and get a little bit of a darker color just to really kind of bring out the outside of my eyes. So let's go for Nooner there. It's almost lunchtime. I love some of these names. I have that Too Faced palette that has the peacock on the front And I told Ava not to read the names of the eyeshadows. Some of them are a little racy for young girls. All right, so there it is. I'm going to come in now with our True Color Super Extend Liquid Black Eyeliner. And I'm gonna do this. Well, I'll try to do it here. Okay, so I pull and start from the outside. Okay, make sure that I like the line. Sometimes on this eye, I'll start on the inside. And I do like to come out on the outer edge and sort of make a point. So there we go. On to mascara. We have our Love It First Lash. I'm gonna take eyelash curler and just curl them up. I don't always do this thorough of a makeup job in the morning. I got a brush them out. But for my get ready with me, I want to do a full face. So I take the brush and just wipe off the extra. Depending on how long I've had the mascara, if it's getting closer to the point where I need to replace it, you don't have to get as much extra off. So I'm going to do the same thing over on this side. And then you can take the end of the brush and really define some of those lashes where you might not have gotten enough mascara. Okay. I am gonna take and do the bottom line. I don't always do the bottom line of lashes. It's hard. Maybe I'll look down. You can see it a little better. Okay. Happiness is. I'm gonna go back in and now use our Mega Proof mascara. This is budge proof, waterproof, smudge proof. It really stays on there, so I don't use this every day, but I do love it. It does an awesome job. So if it's a special occasion and you really want the definition and the volume, you can mix your mascaras. So this almost gives the look of fake lashes. Okay. Happy. And voila, there is my makeup look. And I'm going to do lip, and then I'm also gonna do my hair. I did not wash my hair today, and that's why it looks a little scraggly, but you're not supposed to wash it every day, and my hair gets dry, so I definitely don't. And some days when I haven't washed it in the morning, that's when I have the best curl. I'm gonna use our Lava Spin-In Curl from Chi, which I love, and we'll finish the look. All right, bye guys.